Hello there everyone and welcome back to another Animal Crossing New Horizons design video. I'm really excited to bring you this. This will be part of an ongoing series where I build a marketplace and we'll be starting with this particular area. Yes, this is just in time for the festive season. We have a Toy Day tree farm featuring the big festive tree and the festive tree, as well as a festive tree topper and some illuminated deer. So we'll be transforming all of this into this area and I'll be taking you step by step into how to do it. So if you want updates as to how my videos are going, or if I'm going to be doing a live stream like I will be on Toy Day, check out my Twitter account on screen now. Also, I'm just going to say, as is a bit of a bribe, there are going to be really cute kitten pictures on there because we just got a kitten and he's so cute. So I have to share him. He's just so cute. So if you want to see that, check out my Twitter. But if you want to see other designs, including this one and any designs that are coming up in the future, because I post on Instagram first before I post here on YouTube, make sure to check out my Instagram account. I also have designs on there that have either been retired or haven't featured in any of my videos. So if you want inspiration for your island, be sure to check it out, because I've even been doing some house photos, so that's worth checking out too. I started remodeling my house, but without further ado, let's get to it. You'll need these catalog items and these DIYs. You'll also want to use these custom codes. So the first thing we're going to be doing is putting down a rectangle that is about 12 by 5. Now this area for me was a bit uneven. I had a little bit, kind of like a little bit down the bottom. So if you have to amend the design, feel free. This is just to give you an idea of what I did. So yeah, these dimensions here are going to be 5 by 12. And then we're going to be leaving one square that's about 2 squares wide all around for a harbor tree that we'll be putting in a little bit later. And we're just going to continue around just like we did before, keeping in mind to leave another square on the other side that is 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom, and 2 from the side. So with that done, we're going to be putting in our custom codes. I really like this custom code. I've been using it all over my island. I think it looks great with either the stone pavings that you get from resident services, this one, the bigger one, and the slightly tight patterned one. It gives it such a beautiful classic look, and it doesn't feel heavy or overwhelmed, and just gives it that little touch of, just that little touch of class, you know, the je ne sais quoi. So we're just going to be filling in the corners here. So with that in, we're going to be putting in our hardwood trees, and then we're going to be lining this entire area with some country fences. As a general rule, I like to break up my fences, but in this case, I needed a bit more of a hard border, so that's why I decided not to break them up as much. So we're going to go about 6 squares up on the right hand side, 5 squares up, because we go 2 squares cedar tree, 2 squares, and then we're going to fill in those gaps with some hedges. Now on the other side, we did, I think, 4 squares up with the dark dirt, because as I said, this area was a little bit uneven for me. So we're going to put 2 squares up and put a cedar tree, hedge either side of that tree, and then we're going to be finishing it off with an angled signpost. I'm just turning that around because we want people to know there's a tree farm here. So then we're just going to use the dirt path, and we're going to go 2 squares across and just up to the edge of the dark dirt, and then just a little bit beyond, because this is going to be forming kind of the border that goes right around the area. So when I did this design, I kind of felt my way around it a little bit, as I do with a lot of these speed builds, and so some of these details came in a little bit later. So we're just going to continue on. Okay, with that out of the way, we're going to be filling in the dark dirt either side of the pathway, and I think this is about 6 wide, and we're going to leave about 2 squares away from the stone paving that we put in a little bit earlier. Now if you need to go a bit wider, don't be afraid to do that, because you have to remember we've got to leave about a few squares. I think it's kind of like a 1 square radius around the trees. So going to just add a little bit more country fencing. And then we're going to add our custom codes. So I did about 1 square wide of the stair custom code. And then I finished up the top with just the plain brick. So I like to do all the paving first before I put in any trees or, major landscaping or items, because it just gives me an idea of what I'm working with. So we're going to put in our customized stall here, and then we're going to put in our festive tree. Put in our laptop, tree topper, and a rope fence. Then we're going to go 1 square, kind of like 1 square gap in between each tree, and put 4 at the back. We're going to put our big festive tree right by the side there, and totally change our minds and put in some cedar saplings, because they will grow into trees later. Then we're going to alternate and fill in the gaps with some festive trees. So from there we're going to put in our rope fence, and then we're just going to put a little bit of an edge right behind those cedar trees there. And we're going to fill in the gaps between each tree with a rope fence. So we're in winter now. And as you can see, the cedar trees are grown up, we've got some lights, and it's looking really good. Now I've used some custom codes here just to add a little bit more dimension to the dirt path, as well as lining the rest of it with a plain simple wooden fence. This is just to kind of give it a little bit more dimension, because when you add more things behind it, it kind of really elevates the design. So we've got some illuminated reindeer there. I'm just going to put some customized extra long log sofas. If you're wondering about the pillows, they are the same design as what I've used on the stall. And the reason why is because I wanted to keep that design going throughout the rest of it. And now to finish it off with a big festive tree right in the middle of the plaza. So you can see I've got the illuminated deer on either side there. And yeah, that is the whole design. So I'm going to show it off at night. Here we go. Right through another plaza, which I did, which you can see when I update my dream code. Oh, it looks so pretty. Oh, I love it in the snow. We have summer here in down the other side of the world. But Christmas for me is still very much about snow, and I really love seeing this in winter. So if you want to use it in summer or in winter, this design works either way. And as I said, this will be part of my bigger build that I'll be doing for kind of like a downtown district. Now, if you want to check out this design, I'll be updating it after my live stream, which will be happening on Christmas Day. And be sure to check out my dream code, because I will be updating it and I'll be retiring some of the designs that I've done earlier. So if you want to check out those designs, I have videos, but I also encourage you to check out my dream code before I update it, because once I update it, that's it, they're gone. And this happens quite a bit. So get in there before I update it. And I hope to see you on Christmas. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I want you to stay safe, I want you to stay healthy, and I will definitely see you in the next one. See you guys.